Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to try to attempt to recreate some of the food that is found in some of Sabrina Carpenter's music videos. I thought this would be a really fun concept because I absolutely love Sabrina Carpenter, and I've always noticed that a lot of her music videos have food in it, but I never really paid too much attention to exactly what she was eating in the music video. And I've also noticed that the more you pay attention to it, there's a lot more decoration, I think, that has been added, and like flowers and things to make it look like there's more food. But when you actually kind of look at it, there's a lot less food being involved. So I thought this would be a fun challenge to try to pick out the food found in the music videos and make it. So for today, I'm going to attempt to make a raspberry cake that is found in Sabrina Carpenter's music video for Paris. So there's a very quick clip of Sabrina Carpenter eating this red cake, and I kind of was trying to analyze it and like pause the video and be like, what kind of cake is this? And I'm just gonna go with it is a raspberry cake because the outside of the cake is red and then it's vanilla on the inside, and on top there appears to be raspberries. So I'm gonna make my own version of a raspberry cake from Sabrina Carpenter's music video. Now, I could look up a recipe to make like a raspberry cake, but I've decided to use an old recipe that I make all the time for coffee cake. And instead of adding the top brown sugar crumble, I am just going to make the base, which is just the vanilla cake part. And then I'm going to cut out a circle and then make my own raspberry frosting, which I'm basically just gonna do some almond milk, raspberries, powdered sugar, mix that all together and hopefully make a frosting. It's gonna be very DIY and interesting, but I'm excited to try it. I think it's still gonna taste good. So I'm gonna start making the cake part right now and see how that goes. So the original recipe calls for vinegar instead of a flax egg, but I'm going to make a flax egg instead. You can do either one, they both work exactly the same. And to make a flax egg, it's really simple. You just do 3 tablespoons of water and 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds. So you can get ground flax seed, mix, or meal, and this works perfect. Then I'm going to do 1 cup of a non-dairy milk, and here I'm just using almond milk. Then 1/3 cup of white sugar, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, one and 1/2 cups of flour, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of the Earth Balance butter to grease the pan. So the vanilla base cake is currently in the oven, and so while that is baking, I'm going to try to make the raspberry frosting. So we will see how this goes. So I have some fresh raspberries right here, and then I'm going to pour in some almond milk and powdered sugar and see what kind of frosting I can make out of that. Now I'm just going to add some powdered sugar to it. I just took out the cake part out of the oven and I think it looks good. So I'm going to try to cut maybe 2 circles out of it and then make a double stacked cake. So I'm gonna let the cake sit out for a little bit and cool down. I also put the raspberry frosting in the refrigerator for that to kind of cool down and harden a little bit. I definitely think I added a little too much liquid at the beginning, but that's okay. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it's all gonna turn out and taste delicious. So I'll be back in just a bit after all that cools down. So the cake has cooled for a little bit, so I'm going to add the frosting on it right now and see how it turns out. So I decided to make a snack before I had dinner, and I decided to have a whole bunch of fruit and some bell pepper and some parsley and some nuts. I thought that was kind of like a nice little nod to some of Sabrina Carpenter's other music videos where you find a lot of fruit involved, especially in her music video Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, as well as skin. So I thought it would be nice to incorporate some more fun, delicious food. And then for dinner, I'm going to make some chow mein because in Sabrina Carpenter's music video for her song Why, she is found eating Chinese takeout. So I thought that'd be really fun for dinner. So I'm going to boil some of these chow mein noodles, and then I'm going to fry up some cabbage, tofu, bell pepper, zucchini, and broccoli. And I'm going to season it with some sesame oil, soy sauce, ginger, and garlic. Alright, here is my dinner. I'm going to go enjoy this and listen to Sabrina Carpenter's new album while I do so. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!